A gigantic dinosaur is attacking our boys!
A dinosaur?
What?
You know, it's never really a good sign when you're watching a Godzilla movie and you find yourself thinking, hey, isn't Godzilla in this movie? I mean, when's it gonna destroy us? Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Yeah, yesterday I went to the movies and I saw the new 2014 Godzilla movie. And, well, I was a little bored. Yeah, you know, look, I really like the new Godzilla design. Do I think it's Godzilla? It's alright. But, it looks good. But you know what I kept thinking? I kept thinking, hey, you got your human story element in my Godzilla movie. Could you take it out? Because I'm bored by it. Thank you very much. Now get to the monster. Where is he? And then he just shows up, and you're like, where did he come from? He just showed up. Hello, did you call first, Godzilla? I don't think you did. You just showed up and said, hey, what you got to eat? But you know what? Hey, it doesn't matter, because right after I left the theater, I went to a Toys R Us, and I was looking for the new Transformers from Age of Extinction, you know, because they just came out on Saturday, and I was there, and guess what? They didn't have any of them. They had a few of the, like, the little ones that I don't want, but they didn't have any of the others, and I was like, really? 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 You're gonna make me go to another store? Oh, well. But guess what I did find that I didn't know that I would find? I found a gigantic 40-inch Jakks Pacific Godzilla! Yeah! And I'm like, holy cow! Because, you know, look, I have wanted a giant Godzilla toy ever since the Shogun Warriors one came out a long time ago, you know, where his fist shot off and he had the little fire that came out of his mouth and stuff like that. I have been wanting that forever, and I saw it occasionally at flea markets and like thrift stores, but it was always just a little too expensive for me, and I could never get it, because, you know, I was a kid back then, and I wasn't made of money any more than I am now, but I had less money then. But anyway, I really wanted it, and I was like, oh, I really want this, and blah, blah, blah. And finally, after all these years, I finally have a huge Godzilla. And guess what? He's freaking huge, man! You gotta see this. Check it out. It's almost like they tell you right on the package, hey, this is a giant-sized Godzilla. And if you've seen Godzilla, you know it's big already. But no, this is a giant-sized Godzilla. Holy cow. There's the new logo. And look, it says by Jakks Pacific. And I just recently ordered felzbug, a NECA version of Godzilla, and I could have swore when I saw this that this was the same one. And I was like, oh man, because I just ordered it like the day before I bought this. And I was like, oh, if I'd have just waited one more day. But then I saw that it was Jakks Pacific, and I went, oh, this isn't even the same figure. Well, I hope his is as cool as this one, because I'm very happy with it. Oh, tail swinging action. He goes to clubs and he tail swings, I guess. I don't know what that means. But look, it doesn't come with that kid. I looked in the box. He's not in there. And I did notice, like, his arm joint there is actually different on the toy. Because if you look at his arm there, and then you look at his arm there, yeah, it's not really connected the same way, is it? That one's got a big, like, circle thing, and that one's just got, like, underneath the shoulder joint. But yeah, are you ready? That's the box. Now let's pan up. I don't know why I'm doing this. This thing is huge. Look at that. More than 3 feet long. You know what? I think Godzilla's more than 3 feet long, so that's actually good advertising. Check that out there. Oh my goodness. Look at that face. He's going, I'm singing opera music. Yeah, shut your mouth, Godzilla. You know what's cool about it is you can just reach up there and you can shut his mouth. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with this. Plus, like I said, I've always wanted a big Godzilla. And one of the things that I thought about the packaging that I thought was really cool was if you look inside the packaging, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, so let me pick up my light. Look, they actually put paper in there like he's walking through the water and his legs go through the water. That is so cool, because I'm sorry, they didn't need to do that. But you know what? They did. And it's awesome! Yeah, this is a really big box, and I mean, seriously, it's the biggest thing I've ever reviewed. Oh my goodness. So let's look at the back of the package if we can. On the back of the package, they tease you yet again. Yes, you do not get a small child in this package, but you do get Godzilla, so that's just as good. Oh, look at that. Jaw opens and closes. Fully posable figure. Well, yeah, I guess if you want to go back to, like, 1990s articulation, maybe, but still. Tail swings back and forth. Yeah, can't make up its mind. Giant size Godzilla, over 40 inches long. Holy cow, it's because of that long tail. Now, they say that it's from head to tail. That's what they're counting. A lot of people, including myself, thought it meant he was going to be 40 inches tall. But no, it's 40 inches long. And that's pretty good anyways. I don't care. Godzilla, yeah, trademark, WB, legendary. It's also cool. So there's the back of the package. A little helicopter is not included. So let's go to the front of the package one more time. Before we do, look at the side art there. That is really cool. I really like that a lot. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good Godzilla picture. I really like the design of Godzilla in the new movie. I didn't think it looked bad at all. The animation looked really good and stuff like that. I think he looked a lot better than the Mutos or whatever they were called. The animation, you know what I'm trying to say. The animation on the Mutos, you know, sometimes looked a little fake, but they still looked pretty good too. They look like giant fleas though. Which they're parasites. What do you expect? But the thing that kept getting to me about Godzilla is the director had said that he wanted him to have like the gait or the walk or the movement of like a bear. And I remember thinking, who looks at Godzilla and thinks, hey, I'll think of a bear. That's what you should move like. Well, okay, I would think about a dinosaur or something first, or maybe even a guy in a costume, which this kind of looked like, which was kind of cool. But yeah, he moved around a lot like a bear, and I remember thinking during the movie, he's moving like a bear again. Okay, let's look at the front of the package. Yeah, I think that's a really good toy, if you ask me. I did find the NECA, the little tiny one, the Pacific Rim-sized ones. Look, it's got a little voice box or something, but it doesn't talk. But yeah, I found the little NECA one, and it looked really good, but when I scanned it, it was $18.99, and I remember thinking, oh, that one's $18.99, this one's only $40. You know, I think this one's a better deal, and it's huge. So yeah, I say we Godzilla, open him! By the way, while I was opening him, as you can see, he's removed from the package, but as I was opening him, I realized on the bottom of the package, there are a few instructions. They tell you how to put on his tail. Now, as you can see, his tail comes in 2 pieces. Holy cow, he's going to be huge. And you put them together like this, and then you snap that piece together, and then you probably can never get them apart again. But hey, and look, adult assembly required. Hey kid, where's the adult? Get him to put them together. Go away, kid. But yeah, check that out. So, I say we open him ourselves and play with him. Now, you know when you catch a lizard sometimes and you grab them by the tail and their tails fall off? Yeah, that's what that kind of reminds me of. Because, you know, it's like a tailless lizard running around. But, check this out. I mean, holy cow. If you look right there, you will notice that his tail has a joint. Yeah, it's like a little hinge joint. And then right here is the rest of his tail, which is very cool. Okay, let's go and look at his tail. So there's where the tip of the tail attaches, and if you look right there, he does. He's got like this little hinge joint, so he's got like an alligator-like swivel tail thing. And it doesn't move a lot, but at least it moves a little bit. I think that's pretty cool. Whoa, he fell over. Okay, let's see. And he's got like, I don't know, it's like a thick rubber. And it just looks really cool. I really like it a lot. And then here's the tip of his tail, and there's where it connects. And there it is. So I say we put it together. Good grief, that's going to be huge. I'm telling you, let's put it together. So there's his tail all put together. And as you can see, my review space here has been heavily modified. Just a little bit. I stood the shelves up a little bit taller so I could put Godzilla in there. And as you can see, his tail's taking up the entire space. So I don't know how we're going to do this review. But I say we look at Godzilla himself and then attach his tail. What do you say? Look at all the details on there. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. Okay, let's look at Godzilla himself. Starting with his elephant-looking feet there, we'll pan up and show the rest of him. Yeah, he's got some stumpy little feet, doesn't he? He's like, hey, I got some little feet but big legs. I noticed that in the movie. There he is, looking really cool. Now, a lot of people will probably say that this figure looks a little cheap and thin, or like slick, you know, glossy plastic and stuff like that. But you know what? In real life, standing on the shelf like this, it looks amazing. It does. It just looks really cool. Plus for the price point, I mean, $40 for something this size is really not that bad at all. Let's look at his back. So here's his back, and as you can see, he has all the plates and stuff that Godzilla has. I do wish they were a little bit bigger, but hey, who cares? They're more of a soft rubber, so you can kind of like move them around. Now, I don't like all the little screw holes, but you know what? That's to be expected for toys and stuff like that. And it looks like, almost like there was a plate there. I don't know. You see that? It kind of looks like there's a plate there, and if you would have noticed on the front of the figure, he had like that little sound holes kind of thing on, like, where his, as I was saying, where his crotch is. I guess it would just be easier to show you. But obviously, I think they were probably going to go with the roar sound effect or something, which would have been awesome. I don't know why they dropped that. But you know what? Who cares? Look at that little lizard face. It's so amazing. I think that's cool. Sorry about the lighting not being so good, but his head is way up there. What do you want me to do? To show you how big this figure is, let me see if I can show you. So there's his legs, and here I am. So, I'm a doll size, roughly around Ken. Yeah, if you've heard of that guy. I'm about his size, so holy cow. This thing is huge. Now, in one of my earlier reviews, I told you Godzilla and me were friends. Well, this proves it. Hello, we are friends. Me and Godzilla, my pal. Hi, Godzilla. How are you doing? That is a very cool figure, and I like that a lot. I say we attach his tail and try to finish this review. What do you say? Well, his tail is attached, and as you can see, this thing is huge. Holy cow. Felzbug, I hope you like your Godzilla as much as I like mine. I know you're getting a different one that probably has a lot better sculpt than this one and better articulation, but you know what? I'm very happy with this one, and after all these years, I finally have a huge Godzilla toy! So there's the review of this 40-inch Jakks Pacific Godzilla. I'm sorry I couldn't go into more detail, but holy cow, this thing is huge. I mean, I don't have like a review space the size of a small house. I mean, holy cow, not at all. I mean, I'm a doll and, oh goodness, how am I supposed to review something this size? Well, I hope you enjoyed it, because I did. I can't wait to play with them and put them on the shelf. Hey Godzilla, you're going to be living with me. I hope you don't mind. Nah, he doesn't seem to mind. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you had fun, and go see Godzilla if you want. Just ignore all those humans, because, you know, the humans just kind of bog down the movie. But the Godzilla scenes are very cool. So, until next time, tune in for more.